Good morning, student. Today I am going to teach you the next topic. We already started as a chapter number 1. The name of that chapter is a strength of organic acids and bases. Strength of organic acids and bases. So far we have learned so many things. So we are normally talking about the applications of strength of acids. So I think application number is today we are going to see regarding as a phenols. Phenols, that is application number maybe as a 8. Phenols are acidic in nature. Why? Phenols are acidic in nature. Phenols are acidic in nature. Explain. This kind of the question will appear in the exam. So how to answer of this? Phenols are acidic in nature. Explain. It's very simple. You listen the carefully. Uh, then and then you can understand the basic principle behind it. Now, phenols are acidic in nature. First of all, you must know the structure of the phenols. As usual, the first thing is we should know the structure of the phenols. Here, while answering, we know ANS. Answering, phenols are acidic in nature. So here, how do you answer this? Phenols. The structure of phenol, we know that the benzene ring and OH group is attached to the benzene ring. The structure is known as a phenols. Let us see as a structure of phenol. This is a structure of phenol OH. Look at this is a benzene ring and that OH attached to this, and that is called as a phenol, and this will be the simple phenol. Simple phenol. Why it is acidic in nature? We know that after the dissociation, what do we get? After the dissociation, we generally getting this type of the compound O minus and H plus. Look at here. Now, after the dissociation, this is a conjugate base and this is a H plus, means it is acid. After the dissociation it produces as a H plus, means it is acidic in nature, and this is a phenoxide ion. And phenoxide ion is whether it is a stabilized or destabilized, that you have to know about this phenoxide ion. Phenoxide ion is a conjugate base, and we already learned that factor affecting the acidity. Number one is the strength of Ha, then second one is the electronegativity of A, third one is the stability of conjugate base, fourth one is the nature of solvent. This is the phenoxide ion, and how this phenoxide ion is well stabilized due to the resonance effect. Well stabilized due to resonance effect. And as we know that resonance effect, the distribution of electron operating via pi bond is known as a resonance effect. And now here, how it is resonating, how to draw the resonating for most of the students. If you listen here carefully, you can understand fully the concept of resonating structure. How to draw? There are certain rules are there. What kind of the compound shows as a resonating effect? There must be as a double bond in conjugation, carbon carbon double bond and single bond and double bond. That type of the compound shows as a conjugation. For resonating effect, suppose a double bond, single bond and double bond, or double bond, single bond and lone pair, double bond, single bond and maybe as a radical, or double bond, single bond and maybe as a positive charge like as a cation. So that type of the compound showing the resonating structure. Now let's draw the resonating structure of this phenoxide ion. Let us see the first structure of phenoxide ion is this one. You can put the double bond either this side or this side. It doesn't matter. There is a negative charge on it. Now look at this is the first structure, phenoxide ion. A resonating structure is always shown by the double-headed arrow. If you show the single arrow, it means that it could be reacted and to give the product here. But here the negative charge, this negative charge, look at here. You can move the electron here is a clockwise manner. Suppose this is a double bond I am putting on this left hand side. There must be the electron delocalization. Electron must be shown by the counterclockwise direction. Here remember, here the double bond is on the right hand side, so that I can move this negative charge is nothing but as a number of electron forming as a double bond. The double bond formed between this oxygen atom and this carbon atom. Now this double bond shifted from here to on the corner of this point, or this is a corner. Corner is nothing but as a representation of the carbon atom, or we can call it as a kink. Kink is nothing but as a corner point, or corner point is having as a carbon atom. Remember this corner, or you can call it as a kink. Now after that we are going to get here the structure like this. When double bond is forming with that oxygen atom, this double bond is nothing but as a number of 2 electron, and both the 2 electron is concentrate the electron density on this corner point. Here negative charge is formed. You can circle it. Look at here, this double bond and this double bond, they remains as it is. I am putting this double bond, they are as it is. Now this is a structure number second. Now the next one, look at here again. This is a clockwise manner. So how this double negative charge is moving like this, forming as a double bond here. The double bond is formed between this carbon atom and this carbon atom, and this double bond is concentrating the electron density on this corner point, or on this kink. We are going to get the next. What are the changes I made here? Look at here, double bond is forming here, and this double bond concentrate the electron density at this corner point, and other thing remains as it is. They are shown like this. Now this is a structure number third. Look at another one, resonating structure. This negative charge again forming the double bond here. To show the arrow precisely, the arrow should be in between this carbon atom and this carbon atom. It means that it making as a double bond at this particular point only, and when it is forming as a double bond, this double bond concentrate the electron density at this corner point. Show the point very clearly, then you are going to get the structure is like this. What are the changes I made here? I am forming as a double bond here, and this double bond concentrate the electron density on at this corner point, and this carbon oxygen double bond remains as it is. This double bond remains as it is. This is the structure number fourth one. Now look at the next one, resonating structure. Now this negative charge moving like this, forming as a double bond here, and this double bond, one of the bond concentrating the electron density on this oxygen atom, so that we are going to get the final structure here. O minus double bond here, this double bond and this double bond, they are remains as it is. This is the structure number 5. Look at, there are the 4 different structure we are getting here. these different structures are known as resonating structure, or we can call it as a canonical form of these. Different structures are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you look at this structure, structure number first, and structure number last, what do you see here? You can clearly see, yeah, in the first structure the double bond on the right hand side, and where the structure number 5, the double bond is on the left hand side, means there is no other changes are there. So by delocalization of electron, and so this after the complete delocalization, the negative charge coming on its original position, and that's why it is called as a delocalization. Means according to our definition, the redistribution of electron operating via pi bond is known as a resonating structure. So these are the different type of the resonating structures are there. And now what will be the application of that resonating structure when we are going to study the last chapter of this semester? The name of that chapter is aromatic electrophilic and nucleophilic substitution reaction. In that we are going to see why the aromatic compound get electrophilic substitution at ortho position and the para position. Look at here this structure carefully here. Look at the structure second, third, and fourth. What do you see? Structure number 3 and structure number 4. At ortho position, there will be a negative charge, and at para position, again there will be a negative charge. If you look at as some of the famous reactions are there. Electrophilic substitution reaction of aromatic compound. Number 1 is a nitration, sulfonation, halogenation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation, and the Friedel-Crafts acylation. So there we are generating as a electrophile E plus. So E plus, and here is a negative charge. They opposite charges are attraction. So bond takes place due to the electrostatic force of attraction, and we are resulting into as a formation of the product. And therefore aromatic compound generally undergoes as an electrophilic substitution, that is there. But here the phenol are acidic in nature, so you have to draw such kind of the structures are resonating structure. And once you draw the resonating structure, second thing you remember here, remember here in this case, in a phenol, the OH attached to this carbon atom which has a sp2 hybridization. Remember the hybridizations are sp3 hybridization, sp2 hybridization, and sp hybridizations are there. sp3 hybridization always exerts as a plus I effect. sp2 shows as a minus I effect. sp also shows as a minus I effect, but the magnitude of minus I effect for sp2 hybridization is greater than sp2, and due to this reason the here sp2 hybridization that exerts as a minus I effect, and minus I effect increases the acidity, and after the dissociation, formation of the phenoxide ion is well stabilized due to the resonance. For recombination, this H plus, it takes us a longer time to the backward reaction. Forward reaction after the dissociation we are getting as a H plus, but that H plus still remains throughout longer time, because for negative charge is holding that oxygen atom get distributed in a delocalization, and that's why that phenol are acidic in nature, that is there. So this is a 8th application. Now let us look at as another application of this 9th number. Let me clean the board first, and then we will see the next application of the strength of acid. We are talking about the applications of strength of acids, and generally now is a phenols are there. Now here 9 number application. Number 9, phenols phenols are acidic in nature, while cyclohexanol phenols are acidic in nature, while cyclohexanol is neutral in neutral in nature. Explain. Phenols are acidic in nature while cyclohexanol is neutral in nature. Explain. Or instead of cyclohexanol, we can call it as a alcohol. Phenols are acidic in nature whereas alcohols are neutral in nature. This question can be asked in another way. Phenols are acidic in nature while the alcohols are the neutral in nature, even though they contain as a hydroxyl, both phenol as well as cyclohexanol. Now, what is our first business, or what we can call it as what is the first things to do here? So here, first things to draw the structure of the organic compounds. That is the main thing while answering such type of the questions in the organic chemistry. Phenol. What could be the structure of phenol? Just now we have seen phenol has a structure is this one. This is a structure of phenol. This is the structure of phenol and the structure of cyclohexanol. Now look at the structure of cyclohexanol here. Cyclohexanol, phenol are aromatic in nature, whereas cyclohexanol is a aliphatic in nature, OH. Look at both containing as a hydroxyl group. After the dissociation, we know that after the dissociation, what is going to happen in case of the phenol? After the dissociation, the phenol produce the phenoxide ion and H plus ion, and that phenoxide ion is well stabilized. Phenoxide ion is well stabilized due to the resonance effect. Well stabilized due to resonance effect. Due to resonance effect. Now, but in this case, in a cyclohexanol, this is the structure of cyclohexanol. Cyclo means cycle is there, hexanol means 6 carbon atom, and OL indicate as a hydroxyl group is attached to that ring, and that's why it is the structure of cyclohexanol. And cyclohexanol, after the dissociation, what you are going to get here? You are going to get the this type of the structure, minus charge, and that is a structure we are going to get cyclohexanol. After the dissociation, we are getting as a that's a type of the alkoxide. Hexoxide is there, and therefore, and look at here, the OH attached to this carbon atom. This carbon atom, it shows sp3 hybridization, and as we know that sp3 hybridization shows as a plus I effect. And here in a phenol OH attached to this carbon atom, and this carbon atom has a hybridization or shows the hybridization sp2 hybridization, and that exert or that shows minus I effect, and minus I effect increases the acidity, whereas plus I effect decreases the acidity. And phenoxide ion, just now we have seen in the previous application, there are the 5 structure we are getting, means phenoxide, how to draw the resonating structure in the previous example we clearly seen that one. Clearly we have seen that one. So phenoxide ion, how it is stabilized. So Here, while in a wording how to write this, the OH attached to that benzene ring, the carbon atom has the sp2 hybridization. Sp2 hybridization shows as a minus I effect, and after the dissociation, phenoxide ion is formed. That phenoxide ion is well stabilized due to the resonance effect. Second, in the cyclohexanol, the OH attached to that carbon atom. That carbon atom is a sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybridization shows the plus I effect, and in general we know that plus I effect decreases the acidity, whereas minus I effect increases the acidity, and that's why. And after the dissociation, whatever this uh, alkoxide is a form, that alkoxide is a destabilized here. Destabilized, destabilized due to the electron donating group present over there, and that's why the this H plus is recombined immediately and form the undissociated alcohol again here, and that's why Favourite reaction is a faster. It is get recombined and we will get the undissociated cyclohexanol, and that's why it is a neutral in nature, whereas phenol are acidic in nature. So I think with this, let us stop today here. Remaining we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.